Just keep your eyes closed. Just see the truth of this statement as we shared yesterday. Throughout our life, we are using the words, and the purpose is always to see the meaning. Like you don't drink the word water. The word, the name water stands for something. You drink that substance. You don't breathe the word air, the name air. The name air stands for something. That's why to breathe, you don't have to say anything. In stillness, quietude, breathing continues. To eat something, you don't have to talk. You're not eating the words. To see something, you don't need a name. Even if you don't name it, still the mountain can be seen. Planets, stars can be seen. You don't need any name or a word or a description to see, to hear, to touch. Only to hear, you need a sound, not necessarily a word. Rest of it, the touch, the sight, the taste and smell can happen in stillness. And you hear the sound, you go to the meaning of it. You heard the sound of this lizard. The sound comes to remember the little animal. So to see, to hear, to taste, to touch, you don't need any name. And to be yourself, why should you need a name? You don't need to say, you don't need to say I to be. Your sense of being doesn't need a name. Just to work on it throughout. We don't eat rice, the word, but what it stands for. Don't drink the water, the name, but what it stands for. And you use the word I, see what it stands for. You see the meanings. Nothing is a distraction. When I say the word Ishvara, the name for all forms, you are one with the nameless existence. Be the nameless, use all the names. See it all the times, please. Om Sarva Vedanta Siddhante Gocharam Tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmyam. Please read verse number 142 onwards. Bhanu prabha sanjanita vrapankti Bhanum tirodhaya vijrumbate yatha Atmoditaham krutiratma tattvam Tatha tirodhaya vijrumbate swayam Kavalita dinanathe Durdine sandramegei Vyathayati himajanja Vayurugro yathaitan Avirata tamasatmani Avrute muda buddhim Kshapayati bahudukkhai Tivra vikshepa sakti. See, this is very beautiful verses. The meaning is just amazing. It's of course your own description. And with the lilting, rhythmic music, the whole meter is so beautiful, and the meaning also is that glorious. So feel it with yourself as you chant, sing, see the meaning of the word. Please understand. Familiarity with the word is different from understanding the meaning of the word. Like familiarity with a person is different from knowing the person. It's like you see somebody, you know his face, you know the body. When you look at the person, you see how he looks or how she looks. You are familiar with the person, but you don't know the anger, hatred, jealousy, or compassion, love, affection that the person has in him. It's like you see a very beautiful, quiet river flowing by, but underneath, deadly current, inside, maybe shark, snakes. You don't know. That is why people become very deceptive and you feel deceived in life. But the person who complains that he is deceived gloriously deceives other people. It's all because familiar with the form, but there is no insight into the depth of himself. So when you are familiar with the words, Brahma, Atma, Chetana, that's the beginning. You must see the meaning of it. As I told you, it's a very, very simple example I have been giving you. When you eating mango, you are not eating the word, but the meaning. When you are drinking water, you are not drinking the word, but the meaning. So while using the word I, can you pause for a while before you even say that word, before even the thought comes? Appreciate the root, the source, who you are. The meaning of the word doesn't depend upon the word. The meaning of the word water doesn't depend upon the name water. Just because there is no name, that does not mean things disappear. There are so many things existing, but names are not given. You see million stars in the sky. Few you have named, few constellations. There are billions of unnamed stars. They continue to exist. There are billions of human beings unknown to us. They exist. Understand that. The meaning, please appreciate the meaning of the word doesn't depend upon the word for its existence. That's why long before you use the word I as a child, you are still existing. Long before you name it body, the body is also existing. Body by itself is not a problem. The meaning of the word I by itself is not a problem. What happens is, I am the body. Are you getting that point? You understand that? That is what known as the Kavalita Dinanathe Durdine Sandramege. When the sun is completely veiled, covered, overwhelmed by dark clouds. And we saw yesterday, Bhanu Prabha Sanjanita Abhrapankti. The clouds that are created by the Bhanu Prabha. Prabha means the rays of the sun. Bhanu, the rays of the sun. With the rays of the sun, the clouds are created. Being created by the sun rays, the cloud covers the sun. as though covers the sun. Same way. Atmodita ahankriti, this word I, rises from what? Its meaning. The sense of being has a name, I. Rising from there, tirodhaya, atmanam tirodhaya, completely covering this self, the awareness as though is shining. But that the cloud covers the sun is known in the presence of the sun. That this thought covers everything is known in the presence of the self, the awareness. Understand? Habit. Understand? By habit, a question also will arise. But I don't understand. Who is this? A cloud talking? The cloud says, I don't understand the sun. True. You understand the pathetic joke? Your benefactor, one who gives you money, sustains you, helps you to be alive, you say, I don't know who is he. How do you like it? Understand? Very simple. The word has a source in yourself. So you don't need to say I to be. And once you see it what it is, even if you use the word I, nothing is lost. That is why you don't have to destroy the ahankar. Understand? Ahankara nasa, it must be destroyed, it must be finished, it must be negated. Then how does the student talk? What the person who listens, what does he say? I find it very difficult to destroy this I, who is saying that? What type of statement? Appreciate. Quieten down. Pause. Familiarity with words, anytime you can pick up. Already we use the word I. Maximum used, maximum abused. Just see the meaning. So as even the clouds rise in the presence of the sun and cover the sun, the sabda, the word is created because of the artha, the meaning of the word, but covers the meaning. Are you getting that point? You must see it. Understand how words are not needed for anything to exist. Words are needed for communication. Understand? You know how people get affected by the words? Somebody says, you are an idiot. You say, I am an idiot. Hey, I can never be an idiot. Meaning of the word I, can he be an idiot? Think. Meaning of the word I, can he ever be limited? What is the meaning of the word I? What is aham pratyaya gochara? The meaning of the word I? Absolute, immortal. How can you ever be an idiot? Or how can you feel flattered that you are intelligent? Intelligence or dumbness is the quality of your intellect. Fat or lean, condition of your body. Rich or poor, condition of your possessions. It has nothing to do with yourself. But one word can completely destroy. Why? Because the person is not aware of himself. That's what he says. Kavalita dinanathe durdine sandra meghei Vyathayati hima jhanja vayurugro yathaitan. Beautiful. Dinanathe kavalite sati sandra meghei. Sandra, deep, dense, dark cloud. When a deep, dense, dark clouds cover the sun, and then what happens? Vyathayati hima jhanja, the cold cutting wind, like a cyclone, typhoon, like a storm passes. Darkness, coldness, sharpness. Vyathayati. The person is completely affected. Nobody likes it. Exactly like that. Avirata tamasa atmani avrute sati. Atmani avrute sati. Tamasa, ghora tamisraya. By the ignorance, the darkness of cloud of ignorance, as though when it covers the self, meaning one word I. You forget the meaning, lose yourself in the word. Are you getting that point, please? You forget the meaning and lose yourself in the word. Just think. Please pause and think for yourself. Just somebody says, idiot. Just somebody says that. What is the meaning of the word idiot? Or a rogue, rascal, stupid, something somebody says that word. Just I'm giving an example. What is it describing? A state of mind, absence of intelligence, smartness. And who is reacting? I am reacting. How can you talk to that me and I am an idiot? He never says you are an idiot. He says you have some idiocy. You are a little slow. Ask yourself the question. Mentally, am I like that? Yes, very good. He knows me very well. Am I slow in the mind? No, he doesn't know. But who I am is of course never slow or speedy. Always myself. But one word, you can completely lose yourself. So when just like the dark cloud covers the sun and it results in massive cold cutting wind, seemingly torturing everybody, same way. Under the spell of ignorance of one's own self, when I forget myself, who I am, emotions, vyathayati. Avrute Muda buddhim kshapayati bahudukham tibra vikshepa sakti. Muda buddhim, so when it is complete, atmani avrutte tamisraya, by the ignorance, when the self is covered, with one word, you are finished. And then what happens? Tibra vikshepa sakti. Ignorance has got two qualities. Avarana, vikshepa. Avidya, ignorance, has two peculiar capacity. Avarana, vikshepa. Avarana means it veils. Then vikshepa, projects. When you don't see things as it is, the truth is hidden from you, falsehood is projected. That is why when you say, I think he is thinking like this, that is known as the avarana and vikshepa. Rende. If you know what the person is thinking, no problem. Don't know at all, I don't care, then also no problem. but I think he is thinking like that. Yes, you will have wonderful problems in life. Understand? Tibra vikshepa shakti. Appreciate. You must feel it. Why do I react? Why do I get upset? Why do I come under the spell of the moods? Don't just go on telling, that fellow is talking like that fellow creating the mood, this man did that man took it away. Arey. Can you go on fighting with the universe? Time will snatch your body. Somebody telling me I am old, I am getting angry. Time is snatching my youth, I am not getting angry. Can you believe it? Are you getting, do you understand that point? Do you really understand? Somebody is just telling me, hey, old donkey, something like that. You know, hey, old man, old woman. Somebody is telling me, just telling. Time is really snatching. Time is making me old every moment. Am I angry with the time? Can't get angry with the time. But the man said, how can you say you are old? Does it matter? Does it matter? Just think. One wrong investment, your entire money is gone. And you do not ever tell yourself that you have been so stupid. But somebody calls you poor, you feel humiliated. This man has nothing, he is a poor man, you know. You understand how pathetic it is? So, avarana and vikshepa, the ignorance veils it. When you forget yourself who you are, you take yourself to be everything that you have. When you forget yourself to be who you are, you take yourself to be everything that you have. Body you have, you take yourself to be body. So conditions of the body comes along with it. The whole package comes. Thoughts you have, but you drag every thought to yourself. And the first thought you drag towards yourself is I thought. That is the covering. Please, please feel that. You don't need to say the name sunlight for this bright day to be there. The ancient man, whoever invented the language, before they named anything, everything was there. They could not communicate. They must have used sign language. There was no communication, there was no difficulty also. No misunderstanding. Yesterday's newspaper, they are given, not yesterday, for yesterday, the caveman's diet is the best for a heart. Caveman's diet, thousands of years before. The people who are living in the cave, they have the best diet for the heart. Not knowingly, unknowingly, because they did not know how to make ice cream. They didn't know how to make pizza. They didn't know how to make artificial sweet. They were eating berries. Berries, you know? Berries. Wild berries. No oil. No doodh, dahi, cheese. Nothing. Sustaining themselves. No heart attack. But other diseases are killing him. No. Just think. Today, we have complications. Long life, but terrible complications. Because everywhere plus minus. They didn't know words. There was no confusion in relation to the word. But there is no description either. Where are the books? Written books. Nothing to read. Nothing to communicate. Anyway, so please appreciate one word you see about yourself, who you are. And then use other words, other names, all roles in life. If you do not do that, himajhanja, cold wind of emotions, anger, hatred, jealousy. Look at yourself throughout the day. What is your mental climate? The barometer goes crazy. The barometer gets crazy. Morning is smiling, 10 o'clock destroyed, 12 o'clock buried, 3 o'clock is surviving, reviving a little, 5 o'clock don't know what to do. Beautiful person. Looking at them, you say, Asha, let me go. Because you don't want to be anywhere near that fancy moods and emotions. Understand? That is not wisdom. Understand? You are like clear sky of consciousness. However much the sun is covered, the sun does not lose its brightness. Only the onlooker looks at it. Are you getting that point, please? However many thoughts may come or words may be used, consciousness unaffected. I thought, onlooker, thinker gets affected. So see this and use the role of a thinker. Life is beautiful. Okay? Khyapayati bahudukkhai tibravi vikshepa sakti. Bahudukkhai. So many different vikshepa sakti. When you forget yourself, thus projections after projections after projections. You understand how people suffer? What is projection? Somebody gives you an innocent statement, you analyze it 2 million times. That is known as the vikshepa. Somebody throws an innocent statement, very innocent statement. He had nothing to do. As he was going, he said, hey, what are you doing? Simply, innocent statement, that mindless fellow talks and goes away. And what is it? Why is he asking me what am I doing? Who is he to ask me what I am doing? I don't think people should mind their own business. If people should mind their own business, why are you minding that fellow talking nonsense? Are you getting that? You understand this statement. If you really understand, you'll be a fantastic person. What all you try to apply to other people, a little of that little application on your own life, wow, you'll be a rishi. Like a sage you will be. But you don't do that. Why is he asking? Why can't he mind his business? True. Then why are you minding and that he is minding? Understand. Vikshepa, this projection, avarana is harmless because it's like a sleep. When everything is covered, it is sleep. That is why unintelligent people don't suffer much. Only intelligent people suffer more. Why? Because intelligent fellow has the capacity to project. Educated people have the capacity to project. Uneducated people have no capacity to project, so they are very comfortable. At the moment little educated, little smart, heavy projection begins. You see things which are not there. Please work on it. Vikshepa Shakti. Other day, somebody came and told me, Swamiji, that fellow has money, but he is not going to give. When I asked that, because he was asking for a loan. He has the money, he won't give. I said, how do you know he has? I know. How do you know he has? Okay, even if you know he has, how do you know he has no other commitment? He is also your brother. He doesn't have that type of money. But if by chance he has got, maybe he has a commitment. If you want to feel good, what you should tell is, he has his reasons not to give. Then you are comfortable. But if you go on projecting, he has, but he won't give me, he will give it to somebody else. But why are you projecting million things? Even if it has got a reason not to give you, you should say, maybe he doesn't have it. Feel comfortable. Because your projection, understand, your projection will kill you. Just like the physical body is growing old, dying. But my projection is, I am growing old. I am growing old. I am growing old is a projection, understand. Body is growing old is a fact. I am growing old is a projection. Are you getting that point, please? Body is growing old, a fact. Body is diseased, fact. I am diseased, projection. Because I can never be diseased, bodiless. Aham pratyaya gochara, the meaning of the word I. That is where yogarato va, bhogarato va, sangarato va, sangavihina, yasya brahmani ramate chittam nandati 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 eva. Whether you are yogarato va, bhogarato va. Now you are with austerity, now you are with indulgence. Now you are with companionship, now you are totally alone, isolated. Now you are surrounded by a crowd, now there is nobody around you. Whose mind revels in himself, nandati, nandati, nandati eva. Eternally blissful, ecstatic. Always at rest with himself. Can you be a person like that? Okay? I have told this nicely. Etabhyam eva shaktibhyam vandapumsa samagataha yabhyam vimohito deham matvatmanam brahmatyayam. Okay, do you remember the question? The student asked the question, Brahmachari, you know this, do you remember the question? Ko nama bandha katham pratisthasya katham vimoksha kosab. Okay, enough, that's enough. Tayur Vivekachudamani. This is a question. First three lines are question. What is this? Konama bandha. First he had told you bandha already. Kathamesa. What is that statement? Kathamesa agata. How did it come? See, now teacher, after 50 to 70 verses, comes back to the point. That is teaching. Teaching is you never lose track. You start something, go. Then don't come back. What was I telling? What nonsense. When the person is asking you something, you answer it proper and remember it proper. So he said, this teacher, student asked, Kathamesa agata. How did it come? He says, Etabhyam eva shaktibhyam. Etabhyam. What is that? Vikshepa, avarana vikshepa abhyam. Between avarana and vikshepa, covering and projection, bandha pumsa samagata. Pumsaha bandha samagata. For individual, bandha samagata, he seems to be bound in this world because of these two powers. One is power of veiling, ignorance which covers, and then vikshepa which projects. Because of this word I, it as though covers myself. Then the projection is, I take myself to be other than what I am. Pure ignorance also is a bliss. Unconscious bliss. Understand? Pure ignorance is unconscious bliss. Like deep sleep state, you have no problem. but unconscious. That is why nidra. What is samadhi? Conscious bliss. You are with yourself and you are conscious. So that is the difference between nidra and samadhi. Nidra also is a samadhi. Deep sleep also is like samadhi. You are with yourself, but you don't know that you are with yourself. Are you getting that? You are with yourself, but you don't know that you are with yourself. Whereas, when you are consciously abiding in yourself, samadhi, you are being with yourself. Anyway, so ignorance by itself is not a problem. When you are with pure ignorance, you are unconsciously comfortable. Problem comes vikshepa, when you wake up. When you wake up, ignorance continues. But I am not with I am not only forgetting myself as to who I am, but also projecting myself with an identity. Body, dehoham. So that is how the bondage begins. Pumsaha bandha samagata. And the teacher had told him, Ajnana yogat paramatmanastava tataiva bandha tataiva sansruti. How beautiful these verses, huh? Can't forget. That's why remember, chant. Go on reading it. Don't sit down there, tataiva bandha tataiva sansruti. Remembering is simply sitting to mug up is waste. Chant it, see the meaning of it. Mind will keep it. It automatically remembers. Why? It's so beautiful. You enjoy the meaning of it. Ajnana yoga paramatmanastava. Hey Paramatman. When the teacher is addressing the student, hey Paramatman, that itself will melt, isn't it? You don't say, idiot, you sinner, you stupid, you rascal. Paramatman. Hey Paramatman. Even when the student doesn't know, he says, you are the Paramatma, absolute consciousness, immortal. Ajnana yoga, because of the ignorance. Tataiva bandha, tataiva sansruti. You get bound and then you transmigrate. Not only after death, even before death also, such emotion to emotion. Don't think transmigration means only body to body. Transmigration also is thought to thought. Are you getting that point? Emotion to emotion. Now you are angry, now you are hateful, now you are jealous, now you are ups and downs. Roller coaster ride of emotion. A continuous roller coaster ride of emotion. From morning till morning, oh boy. It is like a graph. Seismic graph. Seismic, earthquake. Earthquake graph is beautiful, right? You do one thing. You want to really maintain a chart for yourself, you maintain. Quietly you get up, that is your x-axis. Your x-axis. Then see throughout the day, what are your projections taking place. Just one day you do, you will know what it is. The moment you are very conscious and you want to maintain that, maintain that record, you will discover you will not get angry because you don't want the axis to go up and down. You don't want an ugly record for yourself. Be conscious. Put that thing every day. Put that x-axis. So whenever you are going to get angry, you have to put up a little up. Come back and do that. You will not like it. Therefore you won't be angry. Do that. Hatred, jealousy, and depression also. You are not angry with anybody, but inside you are depressed. Ooh. So put underneath. It will go like this, it will be so nice. Understand? Don't look down upon yourself. Living means a changing graph. Dead means a straight line. So don't look down upon yourself. Only when you are dead, have you seen that? Dead man means straight line. Living person means you are a living person, emotionally alive, intellectually alive. So things will change. Don't worry about it. But that should not affect you, should not affect others. Okay, so this is how Shakti, between these two Shakti of covering and projection, Punsa Bandha Samagata, Yabhyam Vimohita, deluded by which? Deham Matva Atmanam Brahmati Ayam Jiva, this individual, not knowing about himself, Vimohita Atmanam, Yabhyam Vimohita, completely deluded by him, Deham Matva, Atmanam Deham Matva, considering himself, I am the body. Atmanam Deham Matva, I am the body. That projection. First I, with the first word I, forgets the meaning, then jumps into body, mind, all these things. Brahmati goes on, getting affected in life. Consciously, can you live one moment? Body is, one day you try out your hunger, you'll know it. One day the hunger comes, you say, no food today. Your mind will tell you, I'm so hungry, I must have food. I am not hungry. Aham Atma, self. Body is hungry. It has to be fed, but one day it will not be fed. Stay. If you can do that, listen, if you can do that, by chance one day somebody says, gives you less food or more food, it doesn't matter to you. Why? You can live without food. Who fights for food? The person who eats only to be alive. He lives to eat. One who lives to eat, he fights for food. Hey, only one? Hey, what is that? How many you want? 1,000. By chance one day one, so what? Are you going to drop dead? So what? And especially when you demand on others, that is so glorious. You want to listen to a joke? In Rishikesh it happens. Some sadhus are too smart. Very, very dangerous people. Please understand. Not everybody, everywhere crazy is there. One man comes, a North Indian gentleman, he will come. He calls him Maharaj Aye. In Hindi I will tell you, English also I will explain it. Maharaj Aye, Padhari, please come to our home for Bhiksha. Bhiksha means you should not be invited, first thing. Bhiksha means the fellow should beg. Bhiksha means what? You should beg. Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi, Mummy, oh mother, nobody asks for father, okay? Men will never give, don't worry. Only Mama. Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi, that's why Lakshmi has the everything, Lakshmi. Yeah, mother. Anyway, Mother Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi, oh mother, please give everything. So Bhiksha is supposed to be asked. You are not, Swamiji, invited for Bhiksha. Invited for Bhiksha? That itself is nonsense. Are you getting that? Bhiksha means you should beg. Okay, you beg. Then fellow says, Aye, alright, I'll come. Then next question is asked is, since you are coming, Maharaj, please tell me, aapko kya pasand hai? What do you want? Because he is a very nice devotee. So he wants to please the host and please the guest. So he says, please tell me what you want. So immediately, as usual, no, we don't need anything. I have a very, very simple requirement, very simple requirement. Whatever is there, some rice, whatever is there, you make it. Whatever is there, make it, no problem. That is the beginning. Very auspicious beginning. Deceptive, pretentious beginning. No, very simple thing. I know. Then he says, no, I know you don't need anything, but please tell me so that I can make some nice food for you. They say, okay. तुम तो राइस बनाएगा ही, बासमती की राइस ना, बासमती चावल तो बनाएगा. Of course you will cook and cook basmati rice. Already so suggested is given what rice must be cooked. अच्छा, और जो रोटी पूरी ये तो बनाते हैं वो भी बनाएगा ही, एक दो तो है ना. Some roti, some puri also will be there. और क्या बता, दो तीन सब्जी तो बताएंगे. दो तीन सब्जी, two three vegetable of course will be there. So you do whatever you feel like doing, whatever you feel like. But already दो तीन सब्जी, two three done. And और देखो स्वीट तो बनेगा ही, लेकिन ओके तुम पूछते हो तो बिकॉज यू आर आस्किंग कि श्रीखंड बना देना, श्रीखंड वेरी नाइस स्वीट, यू नो गुजराती स्वीट है श्रीखंड, श्रीखंड बना देना। और देखो श्रीखंड बनाएगा तो व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू मेक दैट श्रीखंड यू शुड भैंस की मिल्क, दूध भैंस की ना, बफलो मिल्क यू शुड ब्रिंग, व्हाई बिकॉज काउ मिल्क इज नॉट दैट थिक एंड यू नो इसको बिना पानी में डाल के, डोंट विदाउट एडिंग एनी वाटर, मस्ट boil, then when it's thick, put it there and see that whole water goes away. And then इसमें तो थोड़ा saffron तो डालेगा ही, इसका रंग बदल जाता है. If you put the saffron in that, the color will change. इलायची गुजराती से डालने से तो खुशबू बढ़ जाता है. If you put the इलायची, you know, cardamom and other things, the fragrance will change. Sweet तो डालेगा ही. And of course, 11 बजे गाड़ी भेज देना. That is the last one, icing on the cake. He doesn't want anything. You understand? He doesn't want anything. So smart. I don't want. You know what? You understand the projections now? Unconscious life. Atmanam deham matva. Take this body. You say, oh, I don't want anything. Then you lose yourself in everything. One day, can you do it consciously? Physical body is hungry. Has to be fed. If there is something, fine. Not there, so what? Food can never create problem. Because we are not going to die. Are you getting that point, please? Please appreciate it. Keep healthy, eat healthy, nothing wrong, but not on others. Are you getting that point? Work for it, get it. You don't have to work, you don't have to ask for it, it will reach you. Suppose you are a person, you're dedicating your life for everybody, you think they will allow you to be starved? Just imagine. The moment people see you are giving your life for them, will they allow you to starve? They will starve for you but give you the best. Why? You are living for them. When you're living for yourself and want the best, you don't get anything except disappointment. Are you getting that point? When you want everything for your sake, you will not get anything except disappointment in life. Your life will be full of complaint. Nobody gives me. Naturally, do you give something to somebody? Do you live for others? If you live for others, they will give their life for you. If you live for yourself, you take your life. Nobody will bother. Understand? So this is how the ignorance comes. Next. So what is the next one? Katame sagata katham pratisthasya. So how the konama bandha, what is bondage? Gone. Ignorance. Katame sagata, by this, like that is how it comes. Katham pratisthasya, how does it continue? Read now. Bijam sansruti Bhumijasya tamaha Dehatmadhirankurah Raga pallabam Ambu karmatu bapuhu Skandho sava sakshika Agranindriya Sammatischa vishaya Pushpani dukkham phalam Nana karma samudbhavam bahuvidham Bhoktatra jiva khagaha Bijam sansriti Bhumijasya tamaha Dehatmadhirankuraha Raga pallavam Ambukarmatu vapuhu Skando savashakshika Agranindriya Sammatischa vishaya Pushpani dukkham phalam Nana karma samudbhavam Bahuvidham Bhoktatra jiva khagaha. For this verse, I tell you, tradition, tradition, tradition. What a culture. I mean, sometimes you feel surprised, the so-called educated people, we completely forget. Such brilliant wealth is here. That is why the more you understand, the more clearly you see this, your heart goes crazy. You want it to share with everybody. Do you have that compulsion? How do you like, think of it, how you like introducing somebody to one of the most beautiful sights? When your friend comes, why do you take them to best places around? Oh, this mountain top, you must go. Why? The sight is so beautiful. You must go to the temple at 10 o'clock. That decoration you must see. That elephant you must see. You must go to see that Satanuru Dam, that beautiful water. Oh, so nice. Must go to the cave. Must go to the sunset point and watch the sunset. Why do you show that? Because you like it so much. And you want other people also to go there. You like other people also to go there and watch it. When they see it, so nice. You are not deceiving them. Understand, you are not deceiving them. Same thing, when you see things for yourself, my God, what a trick it is. I am caught up under this spell of ignorance. Oh my God, because of a single thought, you now desperate to show it to everybody. And Shankara, the same vision, but beautiful landscape of description. The vision is same understanding, but beautiful landscape of words, descriptions. So you take that word, so beautiful. You want everybody to understand these things. You know what is most dangerous? In Tamil Nadu they say that, a straight story. A fellow goes, there is a Ganapati statue. The fellow goes and puts his, he's a curious cat. The Ganapati has got a big tope, stomach, and there's a deep navel. So he goes there and puts the hand inside the navel. And inside the deep navel there was a baby scorpion. When he touched it, stung. And 2-3 friends are standing. If he says it is stung, how will he say? What will they say? You're an idiot. What was the idea pushing your thing into his navel? Everybody will get angry and laughing. So but it's paining. But he comes and smells it and says, oh, this is all chandan. Beautiful sandal paste, It's all sandal paste. So the other fellow puts it. So he also gets stung. Now, finished. Now he's very happy. See. He puts his hand in the wrong spot, gets bitten, stung, then tells it's all wonderful. The other fellow also puts it. So now both are quiet. He said, no problem. Both are nice. He feels very comfortable. Like that, these people who are busy in conversion and other things. Oh, I see Swargaloka, heavens, there is a plot I have purchased in the name of the guy, you can also purchase a plot there. He is already cheated. So he also cheats you outright. Gives you funny, imaginary descriptions. And you fall for it. Dangerous. A deluded person can talk very convincingly about his delusion. Like a secular person, in a person who is thinking, there is happiness in this money, there is so much of pleasure in movies, there is so much of pleasure in that, which he doesn't understand that at the moment he is enjoying himself. But he is so convincing and he puts people into that type of life. Salesman pitch, the sales pitch. The sales pitch. You must have work, you must have this job, you must have this money, you must have these things. So everybody is lost. Are you happy? Yes, I am happy with all these things. So without these things, what will happen to you? Are you getting that point? If you say you are happy because of all these your achievements, are you really happy? Will the achievements go? Your acquisitions disappear. You will be miserable. But then people are so convinced. Why today everybody is mad and mad and mad? More money, more things, more car. For what? For others' sake, do it gloriously. For your sake, nothing will happen. You will never be happy in life. Are you getting that point, please? You must see. So these verses, we see it, what a tradition. Forgetting these things, what we are teaching, in a classroom, some English poem, some this poem from that poem, and there's nothing wrong that. But this depth of thinking. You throw away the most precious jewels, branding them as religious. This is the most practical hints of life. Please see how it says. How is a pratishtha? So first this ignorance, then comes your veiling. First because ignorance you are veiled, then projection begins. And how does it get established? Bijam sansruti bhumijasya tamaha dehatmadhirankurah. For this tree, bhumija, the tree, for this tree of samsara, the tree of life, what happens? Bijam, sansruti bijam. What is that? Tamaha. Sansruti bijaha tamaha. Tamas means ignorance. Ignorance is the seed. Now he shall describe you the whole tree of samsara, the whole tree of life. Consciousness, awareness yourself. No birth, no growth, no disease, no death, no decay, no nothing. Eternally, total existence. Because of the ignorance, these appearances take place. Understand? If you don't, please appreciate. If you don't take that word to be yourself, but if you take the meaning of the word to be yourself, that meaning of the word I, unborn, ajo nitya saswatoyam purana, unborn, eternal, ever existing. So please remember that. You don't eat rice, you eat the meaning of the word rice. So don't say rice, 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 rice. You drink not the word water, but the meaning of the word water. Who you are is not I. Meaning of the word of God. It's not an object outside. It's not a thought inside. Both outside, inside, the meaning of it. Antarvahischa tad sarvam vyapya narayana sthita. Within and without, only one reality. The first thing that happens there is ignorance. When did it happen? Anadi, avidya, beginningless. Anadi, beginningless. You can't know the beginning. When did ignorance happen? Don't know. Sansruti bija. So this is the bija. Sansruti bijam, bijam sansruti bhumijasya tamaha. For this tree of life, samsara, this is the seed. What is that? Tamas. Then, dehatmadhi ankura. The sprouting takes place. Dehatmadhi ankura. The aham, deha atma iti dhi. I am the body. First, I. Ignorance, bija. Sprout is, I am the body. Extension. Dehatmadhi ankura. Then, when you identify with your physical body, then what happens? Sensation you get. Sensation, which you cannot escape. Seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. Can you escape? When you cannot escape the perception, you cannot escape sensation. Are you getting that? So, morning today, how beautiful breeze, huh? Cool breeze. Oh, you don't want to be in Kodaikanal also. It's so nice. Not too cold, not too hot. Oh, so nice. Huh? You must be getting a little bit of it. I am in the safest place. Huh? Okay. Just think of it. So beautiful breeze comes. Huh? So nice. So sensation you cannot escape. When sensation is nice, what do you say? You want to go. So, raga pallavam. The tree now getting new leaves. What are the new leaves? Raga. Raga means dvesa included. Raga means not only like but also dislike. With your raga you go, with your dvesa also you go. Rende, both are like that. So, I like it. You go in one way. I don't like it, you go in another way. But the movement continues. So those are the new leaves the baby getting. I want this only. Papa, what a headache. I don't want this. Very nice. So who does it? Babies. Grown-up babies also do it. 40-year-old, 50-year-old, 60-year-old, 70-year-old babies. Grown-up baby. Crying never stops. What they are crying for, that changes. Previously baby was crying for toy. Now this baby is crying for the money or gold or reputation, fame, name. But the baby, the grown-up baby is now crying. Ragadvesha pallavam ambu karma. And what is that? So once the ragadvesha comes up, desire comes up, likes, dislike, desire comes up, can you escape action? I want it. Go crazy. So karma, ambu, water. Your actions, what all that you want to do, because the kama comes, desire comes, then karma, you cannot escape. Karma does not mean physical activity only. You don't like, you fight with somebody, you add karma. More and more fighting continues. With words, you fight with people. You get further and further entangled. Misunderstanding with two people who don't talk to each other. How nice it is. You start as friends, end up as enemies. How nice, no? When you start, did you plan to be enemies? Nobody starts with a planning. Therefore today I will be friend. After 4 or 5 days, 4 or 5 years, I'll be very, very friendly. Then I'll shoot him. Then I'll be, you don't do that. You start with friendship. Ends up with, God knows. Karma. karmam, palla ambu karma tu, bapuhu skando sabas sakika. Bapu skandaha, asavaha sakshika. It is bapu, bapu means the body. You know, what is the body of this tree? The skanda, the shoulder, the body, what are they? Asavaha, prana, asu, pranic activities. All the, you are getting that? All the activities, that is your trunk. Acha. The physical body, the prana activities. Then what happens? How does it grow further? Agrani indriya sammatischa vishaya. Indriya sammatischa vishaya agrani, the new sprout. The tree cannot stay in same spot, no. Grow, grow, grow. How does it grow? New sensations. Not only ragadvesha pushes you, but also new sensations. More sound, more touch, more taste, more smell, more sight. Goes. Memories. How many memories you pick up now? Are you getting that point, please? Just look at your own life. Don't look at somebody's life. Swamiji, that fellow is very crazy about idli, you know. What is your problem? What is your problem? If that fellow is crazy about idli. You know, especially when you come here, understand these things. Stop looking at somebody. You look at yourself. Am I doing right? Yes. But that man, don't worry. If you are right, you will fix him up. You really stand by yourself. The other person cannot stay. You will walk away. You do your own thing. If you do not encourage gossip, let me see how many people come and talk to you. Come on, just try one experiment. Just do one experiment, please. Just one experiment. Do not encourage gossip. And see who has time to come and waste time with you. Nobody. When the people coming around, what? These hangers on, these psychophants, these, the idiots, they will like to tell you things which you like to listen. Because he wants to be very friendly with you or very near to you and all that nonsense. And then everybody, then you will start getting rubbish. If there is nothing to talk, you will create some nonsense to talk to you. But say, no. Full stop. Either talk the truth or don't talk. You say that is really true, show me. The fellow will run for life. You don't discourage, even if you don't encourage gossip, you shall have no gossips around. If you don't encourage flattery, you shall have no flatterers around. You do your own thing and see how many people are around you. Come on, try it. I am not telling you joke. You pick up your luggage and go. You do your own thing and see how many people are hanging around you. Nobody. Nobody. But when you start encouraging these things, it happens to you. Anyway, so new sensations, raga, sound, touch, taste, smell, everything. Pallavam agrani indriya sammatischa vishaya, indriya sammatischa vishaya, vishaya indriya sammati. When the sense organ, sense object coming, more. Like a child's world expanding. Child is at home, room, going out to the courtyard, going to the next room, next neighbor's house, village, next village, city, town, world, Abba, expanding. So body, like that inside you. Agranindriya sammatischa vishaya puspani dukkham. So these are the growing and flowers. This indriya sammati, growing leaves and flowers. Puspani, these are the puspani. And what is the phalam? Dukkham phalam. Dukkham phalam means what? Dukkham sukham, rende. Dukkham sukham. Because relative sukha also is dukkha. Don't say that dukkham na. Dukkham includes sukham. The phala there, both. Dukkham also dukkham, sukham also dukkham. Understand? Dukkha also dukkha. Sukha also is dukkha. Do you know why? It goes away. It is dukkha you can accept. When sukha goes away, a poor man, no problem. When a rich man become poor, you understand the result? Suppose poor man, poor. One who experienced riches become poor. You have discomfort. You had comfort, now you are uncomfortable. Ayyo. Dukkham phalam. Understand? Nana karma samudbhavam bahuvidham. So these phalam, puspam, all these things, nana karma bahuvidham. Nana karma samudbhavam. Nana karma samudbhavam. This karma ambu. Because of this watering of the plant, with so many different actions, because so many desires, so many actions, so bahuvidham phalam. Different types of results. Some very sweet, some very bitter, some very sour, some very comfortable, some very uncomfortable. In this tree, when all these phala coming, who is eating it? Bhoktatra jiva khagaha. Atra jiva khagaha. Khaga means bird. In this bhokta, in this body, enjoying. Who is enjoying? I is the bird which is around. Since it has come, let me finish it with that. When Mundaka Sruti we shall see, it shall say, Do suparna sayuja sakhayam saman vruksham parishasvajate. Beautiful. Two birds are sitting down on this tree now. He's talking now one bird, because he's revealing the truth. But since it has come, I'll tell you. So the bhoga khagaha. Bhoktatra jiva khagaha. Atra bhokta, who in this tree of the body, who is the bhokta? Jiva is the bird. In this body there are two birds. One, jiva, the eye, which is jumping from phalam to phalam, branches to branches, flower to flower, fruits to fruits, good fruit, happy, bitter fruit, sour fruit, all miserable, little excited. Other bird just looks at it. Yourself, Atma, consciousness. Just looks, never eats. And beautifully Mundaka, when this bird is jumping from fruit to fruit, when he looks at the other bird, he becomes one with the other bird. Thereafter, samsara is there, but you are not a samsari. You understand? The body continues, thought continues, everything continues, but you are no more affected by it. Iti beautiful Upanishads. That is the whole world must know this. That is where comes your enthusiasm to work, you understand? When they say, we'll see, I'm happy all of you are here coming. Don't ask, what shall I do? Ask, what can I do? What shall I do? What shall I do? It's a silly question. What can I do? You know what you can do. Whatever you can do, do. One who can teach, great. One who can help in teaching, great. Both are there, no? One who steals is the thief. One who has supported also, accomplished, also caught. Same thing, good action. You can teach, oh yes. No, I can create infrastructure to teach. Both are fine. So, don't ask, what shall I do? Ask, what can I do? What is that inside you makes you tick? I understand these things clearly. Beautiful. Can I share? Yes. No. I know that, very good. But let us create many institutions, many places. Why? People can come and listen to this, see this. Why not? Which one is better? You decide. Okay? Close your eyes.